So, a sea serpent story. We'd pulled into the shore to take up some stores and find some food, and I was walking along the beach. And the sea serpent comes out of the water, and he attacks me. And I'm dodging like this, and I'm dodging.
I have one question.
What's that?
What's sea serpent?
A sea serpent? You know what a dragon is?
Yeah.
A sea serpent is a dragon that lives in the water, in the ocean.
You mean something long?
Yes. Long.
A sea monster?
A sea monster. And they call them sea serpents.
Oh, now I know.
All right. So this sea serpent attacks me, and I'm dodging like this, dodging like that, and finally I pull out my belaying pin, and I take it, and he lunges down at me like that, and I swing like that, and I hit him right in the mouth, and knock every one of his teeth out.
No, that's...
Well, a sea serpent with no teeth is no sea serpent at all, so he swam off into the ocean, never to be seen again. Now I've got all these sea serpents' teeth laying here in front of me, and I know when I get back to England that a lot of people are going to say that an old sailor like myself, not too tall either, could not have beat up a sea serpent. And so I collected those teeth.
What's a sea serpent?
Didn't we just do that? It's a dragon in the ocean.
Oh.
Yes. All right. So I gathered up all those teeth. So when I got back to England and I was telling my story, and they said, Randy, you could not possibly have done battle with the sea serpent, and you most assuredly could not have beat him. And I will say, well, I did, and I did. And there's the proof. A sea serpent's tooth.
That's what I always wanted.
Well, I knew it was. So, this is for you. And it's an interesting thing about this. Would you like me to put this on you?
Yeah.
All right. It's an interesting thing about this because not only is it a sea serpent's tooth, as if that's not enough, it is also has magic. And this magic will protect you when you're alone, far away from home, and it will help you find your way home when you're on a long journey. But like everything that's magic, there's two conditions for this magic to work. And the first condition is that you must always listen to your mother. And you must try to do what she tells you to. And trying is the important thing. And I know that's hard because I was a rather headstrong young lad myself. And so I know it's hard to do that. But if you try, I think you'll be able to do it. And then if you do, then you'll grow up to be as long-lived and happy as I am. And one of these days, when you're as old as I am, well, maybe it won't take you so long, because I was a stubborn lad and a little headstrong. But one of these days you'll find something out, and that is, your mom was right.
Wait, didn't you get the purist back home?
And that's my story.
Go get the purist back home.
No, it doesn't do that kind of magic.
No.
And how did it do?
It'll help you find your way home
How?
when you're on long journeys.
How?
You'll just have to think about it. And if you listen to your mother, you'll find out there are ways to do that sort of thing.
And it has light.
And would you like to hear the mermaid story now?
No.
I bet your mom would.
I would love it. I love mermaids.
All right. Well, I'll tell you the mermaid story now. Same trip. We're going around the world, and you know, in those days, we couldn't carry enough water to make a long journey, so we had to stop frequently and get water from the shore. And we'd been in this part of the ocean before, so I knew where fresh, sweet water was. So we pulled into the cove, and the captain sent me ashore to go after the water. And I'm making my way through the forest towards the pond. And as I near the pond, I start hearing this terrible racket, a lot of hollering and screaming and going on. And this really concerns me because when I was there before, there was nobody there. So that means now there's people there, something. So I sneak through the woods, and I reach a point where I can look through the trees and see the pond without being seen. And there's a young woman in this pond. And there's 3 pirates there yelling at her and harassing her. Well, this will never do. I have to save the young lady's honor. So I pull my sword out of my sheath and
Where's your sword?
I pretend, I don't have it with me now. I pretend that there's other sailors there. And I yell, "Drake, we'll take him now!" And I jump out of the trees, brandishing my sword in the air and screaming like 1,000 banshees.
Does it look like a rope when you do this?
Yes. And when the pirates hear the name Drake and they see me jumping out of the tree, waving my sword, they ran off through the woods, never to be seen again, because they didn't want to have anything to do with Drake or any of his men, because his reputation preceded him and he was a strong fighter. So, after the pirates are gone, I go over to the pond to see if this young lady is all right. And as I neared the pond, I saw that this was not just a young lady, this was a naiad,
What is
a
naiad?
freshwater mermaid.
Oh.
Yes, instead of living in the ocean, they lived in ponds through the woods, in the woods, all around the world. And she was very grateful for my having saved her life. And so, she made me a gift of some freshwater pearls. And these pearls seem to have taken on a magic of their own, because it seems that the more I give away, the more of them I have. And I equate that to love, because the more you give, the more you will receive. And that's my mermaid story, and this, dear lady, is for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hello. And that's my story.